militant beat body. You see my team, nigga. We out here balling. Top 10, nigga. Top 10, nigga.
Yo. What up,
Yo,
y'all?
yo. What's shaking, little bacons?
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
What is it again?
How was your Thanksgiving?
I mean, I had the fried turkey. You know what I'm saying? It had the mac and cheese with, you know what I mean? We had the stuffing and shit. It was a real good Thanksgiving for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm on. Now, how about this? It could have been better, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, cause all dogs to glory. All dogs to glory. Boys went 2 for 3.
Mhm.
Or we went 2 for 2.
No, well, kind of. In all actuality, we really went 3 for 3, but only because you had the boys winning, right?
No.
Exactly. You didn't have the boys winning. I was like they was gonna cover, which they did, but you
Yes.
had the Packers winning, and I had the Lions winning. So you know what I mean. So it was like 2.5.
But we
So
both cooked up on Joey Quack. Joey
telling you,
Crack.
told I
Ooh, Joey.
we told them, and then I'm like I said, I'm gonna get to that later. But we told y'all, because they were who we thought they were.
They were who we thought they were. Yeah, man. Yo, what kind of weekend you think it's gonna be? Like after Thanksgiving, all the dogs done ate, and you said this early in the week. Well, the other day, you said, man, you scared to actually take anything this week because it's like all the games is like upside down, left side, right. Like that shit
Not
is
for nothing,
crazy.
and I don't like. I love that the games that was played on Thanksgiving was the games that was played on Thanksgiving, because they're gonna find a 2 to 3 game slate anyway. So those were the best 3 games that they could find, and I'm happy that they found them. However, the rest of the week is looking a little shaky to me.
Yeah,
But know what I'm saying? Ain't no rest for the weary, baby. We out here, we still shooting and we still banging. Cause you know what I'm saying? We still got some picks for that ass this on Sunday. So I know
facts.
what I got some. Yeah. I had to go back in the lab and research some things real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we back at it, like Cook, like Cook, All right, here.
All right, yo, so we just spoke about the dogs winning this week. Green Bay won, Cowboys won, Bengals won, and Bears won. So my question is now, those teams are in playoff position right now. Well, besides the Bengals, as far
You
as
can't
the
say besides the Bengals. You can't. They still in it.
bro, all right, who's in more danger? Because the Chiefs and the Ravens both have identical records, 6-6.
Mhm.
So after both of them taking losses, bad losses. First of all, before I even continue on that, yo, the Chiefs defensive backs cooked, cooked, fried turkey. Cause that boy CD and George Pitts, they just took turns each half. CD said, "Hold on, let me take the first half. I'm take the first half." And George was like, "All right, I got you. Second half is all me." And Dak was just up there, pew, pew, pew. Like, yo, fuck is going on out here? McDuffie cooked. And remember the question that we asked? Whose
What?
side the refs was going to be on? Over 100 yards and penalties, yo, for the Chiefs. Over 100 yards just in penalties. Aside from the drop passes, like y'all putting yourself in the hole, putting yourself in the hole. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Y'all can't. Y'all just. And we got the answer that The rest was on the, I guess, the good side.
Nah, nah, nah. See, you know what's crazy? Nah, 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 nah. We ain't going. For years, we have been on the Chiefs wagon, saying that the ref was always on his side. The ref was this. The ref was that. But at the end of the day, during this game, I might sound a little biased. There was nothing the Chief D backs could do, either side, left or right. Pickens or CD. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is really not for nothing the difference in the game. It was a lot of laundry on the field though. It was a lot of laundry on the field. But it also was a lot of laundry that was declined because we were still making catches. We were still making plays. You know what I'm saying? You know who the MVP of that game was? For real, for real?
That's beside the point. That's
No,
beside
no, no.
the
Real quick, real quick. You know who the MVP of that game was? Devontae Turpin. Because when George Pickens
that
fumbled,
fumble.
if he went away and got that ball, that would have been the Vegas clip of the week. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I felt like I felt like kind of like I said the Chiefs was going to run the ball and limit our possessions, whatever. But our defense, our defense stepped up, whatever. Our defense really came through. So they didn't have the luxury of limiting our possession. Technically, we limited their possessions. But I don't know. I digress. No, I mean, like, not even. We ain't limited, but we gave them more chances to score because we was putting up numbers. We was cooking. But okay, okay. That's enough bragging for the week. That's enough bragging for the week. I digress. I don't even want to get into
My
it.
question now is because let's go back to the topic at hand. The question of who's in more danger, Mahomes and the Chiefs, or Lamar and the Ravens? Because the Ravens look terrible, bad, terrible, like terrible. It
I,
was no way, yo. First of all, we didn't do something this week, but we gonna segue into that in a minute. We're gonna segue into it.
yeah, because I
Um,
already know what you're talking about because I'm on fire about it. But go ahead.
yeah. So it's just like, yo, offensively, defensively, y'all can't do y'all couldn't get nothing going. Jamar Chase had 125 yards, right? A buck 20. It was at least a buck 20. Cooking. I thought he was gonna score.
He didn't have
I'm
to.
like, yeah, right.
He didn't have to
Cooking.
because the Ravens wasn't putting up no offense at all. And I don't mean to, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off. I just had a flashback to 2 years ago when it wasn't even 2 years ago. That's just how long it felt when Zay Flowers fumbled going into the end zone in the AFC Championship. And who messed up our touchdown ticket this week?
Zay Flowers.
No, not no no. He messed up. Zay Flowers messed up the main SNR ticket. That's not even Isaiah Likely.
Oh yeah.
He killed
Oh
the
yeah.
touchdown ticket for the
Fumbled
week.
on the
Fumble
one.
that
Fumbled on the one, and then went in the back of the end zone.
fumbled on the one for a touchback. So you know what I'm
But
saying?
Zay could have scored too. He didn't really need the OPI. Like, come on, bro. You had him beat already. What was the push off for? Come on, bro. I think
Yeah.
that changed the whole momentum of the game because they would have been up 14 nothing.
But
14-3. I'm sorry.
but it's still, even if they would have went up 14 nothing or 14-3, whatever, the Bengals offense was still like moving the ball.
They started clicking in the second half.
It's a tell they were still moving the ball, bro. Because in the first half
Yeah,
they were still getting their
yeah,
field goals up. It
yeah.
wasn't like they
Samadre
was
P.
keeping them
Ron.
out of the red zone.
Yeah, Samadre P. Ron he was rolling. Jamar was catching everything still. Um,
It's crazy you say Shamon J.P. Ryan, because I was like, why y'all keep giving him the ball, bro? Any other time, he don't get no touches, he don't get no burn. And like I said, I'm happy Chase Brown. He came through and did everything he still was supposed to do because I ain't have him for a touchdown, but he definitely did get his yardage. But it's like with Joe Burrow back there, the Ravens is literally a completely different offense from how they operate, from how they think, from the play calling and everything. And my thing is, they still got Joe Flacco over there, so it really, that's why I thought that they were still going to be on pace to do the things that they was doing when they got him, and to continue that shit on right now when Joe Flacco came back, with Joe
bro.
Burrow coming back. That's why I say
It
that
was.
the Ravens in danger.
And the Bengals defense just magically appeared.
Yeah, they found the D in Cincinnati.
Like
Like
what?
when it's like,
Like right now. So y'all get your quarterback back now. Now y'all want to play defense. The strip sack on Lamar in the first quarter. I'm like, oh, they okay, all right. They ain't do nothing with the ball.
not a
But I'm
damn
just saying.
thing.
So I'm like, damn, like, all right, y'all did something, but y'all didn't do nothing. Like, come on. But y'all
They
came to
had
play.
5 turnovers. What? They didn't have 5 turnovers all season. Then they have 5 turnovers in a game. It is what it is. Like I said, I think that was a testament to being a divisional game with them. And whenever the Bengals go against the Ravens, it's always going to be like a slobber knocker. You know what I mean, for lack of a better words, because they're going to go head for head. But the thing about this week is they did not head for head. The Bengals came out and they was just throwing them. They was throwing jabs. They was throwing hooks. They was throwing haymakers. And the Ravens, they couldn't do nothing with it from
At all.
offense and the defense. It's like from offense and to defense, and they didn't even have T Higgins.
Right.
But
Right.
you know, any given and well, technically it's any given Thursday this week. But yeah,
Yeah. So all right. So you said the Ravens are in more danger right now.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
All
yeah,
right.
because the Ravens got worried about the Bengals that could possibly run the table, and they got worried about the Steelers who they had the chance to leapfrog them and be leading the division this week.
Yep.
But no, I mean, my prediction stands hold. It's looking good right now. It's looking good right now.
All right. Let's move over to the back to the NFC. Lions. They're gonna be out with St. Brown for a little while. They're gonna be and y'all and they ah
They going without St. Brown and
oh.
Laporta, right?
And they go to Dallas next week. Well, Dallas, y'all go to Detroit.
We go to Detroit. We go to
Oh.
Detroit. It's okay. We go to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But Cowboys fan, we travel. Cowboys fans, we travel well. But it's okay. It's a long
All
road
right.
ahead of us. One day at a time. Let's go.
So, all right. So the Lions lost. That moves them down to like the eighth spot for that wild card. Uh, Eagles lost. That moves them down to number 3. That means the Bears holds the second seed. Yo, you spelled over there really hard, bro. Like y'all not getting in, bro.
we
Y'all not
gonna
gonna
get
get in.
we gonna get in. We gonna get in. I'm smiling because will the curse of there not being a repeat NFC East divisional champ for the last 20, 30 years, will it hold? Will it
So
stand
you
true?
think y'all got a shot to win the division?
Well, how many games back are we out of first place in our division right now? Like
2,
two, right? Two, right? And we split already, right? Do
right?
you want do you want to know the rest of our schedule?
I already know it.
Okay, okay,
I
okay,
already know
okay,
it. They
okay.
already
All
aired
right.
that out already. So
Did you think the Bears was going to win this week?
I thought they was gonna cover.
So that sounds
I,
like a no. So that sounds
I
like a
didn't
no.
think they were gonna
Look,
win.
I'm not getting ahead of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's any given Sunday because the Cowboys this season, we lost to the Cardinals and we lost to the Panthers. We lost to the Cardinals 2 times in a row. The last 2 times we played the Cardinals, we lost to them twice. So like I said, it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday.
My
But you're saying there's a chance.
my thing is
So,
the Eagles got trust issues, bro.
what do you mean?
They got trust issues.
I don't understand what you mean. Can you elaborate?
Jalen Hurts don't trust Sirianni. Sirianni don't trust AJ Brown. There's a lot of shit going on.
I
And
believe
that defense has to do something. Like, and it's not the same offensive coordinator that was last year. So you got a new offensive coordinator. Saquon ain't running the way he's supposed to be running. I think they actually missed Jason Kelsey, bro. I think that's what it is. Jason Kelsey just might as well come on back, be the leader of that offensive line, get everybody riled up so Saquon can start rolling again. Because him having 58 yards the other night was crazy combined.
They need another offensive coordinator. They need to revamp their offensive line. They can't impose their will anymore like they used to. Know what I'm saying? I feel like the addition of Saquon Barkley last year was like the addition of Odell Beckham to the Rams the year y'all won it. Know what I'm saying? It was like, think about it. When Odell went to that team, it was a foregone conclusion. I already knew what was going to happen. And he came out bowling. And he got hurt that Super Bowl. And y'all still won. Now with Saquon, you know what I mean, the Eagles already had a great offensive line. You know what I'm saying? And they played into Jalen Hurts' strengths because they had the blanket of Saquon Barkley based off that offensive line. That offensive line is not the same as it was last year. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, and they have injuries. You know what I mean? The defense, I don't care what defense it is in the NFL. You know what I mean? There's going to be laundry on the field. It's going to be harder for them to stop the. It's going to be harder for defenses to stop offenses as opposed to offenses getting over on defenses. That's why the Eagles, they're not the caliber of the team they was last year. They're not running the ball well, and then they're forcing the ball to AJ Brown and
To make him
Devontae
happy.
Smith. Not even, but that's the thing. AJ Brown would be happy if they're
If he
being.
was ball if he was balling like that and they're winning, I feel like he'd be much happier than that.
They would be happy because the offense. There's no scheme or strategy or rhyme to it at all. Not even a little bit. I mean, where's the play action? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but now they're trying to force Jalen Hurts to stay in the pocket. No, Jalen Hurts, run. The thing is,
He's a
he
yeah.
he after his first, he's been forced to look at his first, second, and third read. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tale of two takes. Look at all your reads and take the sack, or look at your first read and take off. You got to learn how to do both, bro. That's why That's where all the criticism has been coming from him. And I like Jalen Hurts. I just don't like that he wearing them stupid ass poetry hats like in an extremely goofy movie. I hate that shit. I hate that shit for Devontae Smith. I hate that shit for AJ Brown. I hate it for Saquon Barkley, even though they got a ring. But Jalen Hurts is handicapping that offense. I don't care what nobody say.
Mm,
No.
all right. Well, that's your take on it. Let's get into Sunday, man. Let's get into this Sunday slate. Um, we mentioned Ravens are in more danger than the Chiefs. It's a high stakes game today in the NFC, AFC. It's a high stakes game. Pittsburgh, Buffalo. It's a statement win for one of these teams. Who Who has to make the bigger statement right now? Not to say who's going to win. Who's more of a who has the how should I put it? Who has to make the biggest statement right now at this moment in time? Sunday.
I I believe this is a must win for both of them because whoever loses this game, not making the playoffs. Whoever loses this game, not making the
Ooh.
playoffs. I'm saying it just like that. You know what I'm saying? The reason I'm saying that because I know the Buffalo Bills, as far as the AFC picture, they're in contention. Whatever they have a good lead, whatever they're not catching the Patriots. So their road to the playoffs is a wild card win, right? The Steelers, their road to the playoffs, they have to win their division, right? It's a must win, and they're playing in Pittsburgh, right? I'm taking over, and I'm taking the Steelers money line straight like that. It's a must win. The Steelers need to win this game. The Steelers need to win this game. Straight like that. It's an easier road for the Bills to make it to the playoffs because they have a better record. But It's a statement game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers didn't play last week. He was hurt that he couldn't go and own the Bears. You know what I'm saying? So I wish he could have owned the Bears because then I would have been right with my pick last week. And I played it before I know he wasn't going to be playing. But still, it's a must win for the Steelers this week.
All right, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. But we gonna move on. So let's get into these picks of the week. What's the trap game of the week? What's your trap game of the week? I know you mentioned it off air. Tell the family what's your trap game of the week.
Wait, what I said on my track game of the week was
Hmm.
because I think I thought we kind of agreed on it.
No, you said it. Your boy
What
out there,
what's his name?
Gino.
And I hate that shit. That's why I want to say it, bro. I hate that shit. It's pissing me off because at the end of the day, if they win tomorrow or today, it's gonna prove exactly what Deshaun Jackson and LaShawn McCoy was saying. Chip Kelly ruins football teams. Because at the end of the day, when Geno Smith and Pete Carroll they was in Seattle, they was cooking. I'm not even gonna lie, they was cooking. They could move the ball. You still got Aston Jensen with the Raiders too, and who was
Jenty.
a fun Jensen, my bad, who was a phenomenal talent. Brock Bowers, like how is this offense
And you
so
got Jacoby Myers.
stagnant? No, they just traded him.
Oh, I forgot he went to
Yeah, they
Jacksonville.
just
That's
they
right. That's
just
right.
traded him. That's the thing. They had him. It's not like they didn't have weapons. So, and I think because it's gonna hurt my heart. I think because they got rid of Chip Kelly. The trap game of the week is going to be the Raiders beating the fucking Chargers, and the Chargers gonna be exactly who we thought they were. It's so sad. It's so crazy. Gino gonna throw for 300 yards this week.
Yo, so I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you my trap. I had it. Hold on. Okay.
I already know it. It hurt my heart. Ah,
I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna trap. Right. So the Chiefs lost. Right. Ravens lost. All of them were in the wild card position. Well, in position to get a wild card spot. Right. Who's that next team
oh
that's
my
in that
gosh, don't
spot?
say it. I thought you about. Oh, you talking about the wild card? Wait, hold
Yes.
up.
Wild card team that's gonna be in in that area for the AFC. Just don't say it, but I'm pretty sure you got an idea. So my trap game of the week, the Texans covering against the Jags, if not outright. 1-10. They playing for something like they really not playing for nothing. They playing for pride because I don't
Oh,
see them. Tennessee,
oh, okay.
Tennessee,
Wait,
Tennessee.
wait. You said the Texans though.
No, I did. I
Yeah.
thought I said the Titans.
Oh, my man, you said Texans. My bad. All right, Titans. Because
Titans.
not for nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Titans are 1-10.
Hmm.
They really don't need the number one pick. They got their number one pick last year. Well, they can use it because they not identifying for no quarterback. Put it that way. But I think they're gonna play for pride today, and they're gonna fight hard. And Sunshine gonna be on his back a lot because that Tennessee defense is gonna come ready to play, and Cam Ward is gonna win a second NFL game of the season today. Titans, baby.
You believe you? I could see that happening. I could see that happening just because, know what I'm saying, it's a divisional game. And I said the Jags was going to win their division this year. So I need that to happen. But I don't know. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I'm with you when you're right. Fuck it. Tennessee over the Jags. So that means Tony Pollard going to score 2 touchdowns.
We gonna see. We gonna see. All right, let's get into these picks, man. Who you like this week?
Oh, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Um, I don't like I don't like liking your team, so I'm not even gonna go there. So I don't even gonna touch them. Only I'm specifically not touching them because the spread too high. But I feel like they could win by 3 touchdowns. But that's not my picks. That's not my picks. That's not my picks. This week, my underdogs and my main picks really go hand in hand this week. For real, because
All right, what you got? What you got? Two? You gonna go
Steelers
two
money
two
line.
or
I got two. What's up? 2-2. We can do it. 2-2. Because I'm
yeah?
gonna do one. Steelers money line. Got Steelers money line, and I'm taking the over and the not the Broncos, the over and the Cardinals and Buccaneers game.
Mm. I like the Colts and the Steelers.
Colts and Steelers.
Colts and
You
Steelers.
you like the Colts even with
CJ
Indiana
Stroud coming
Jones
back?
fractured tibia? No, Indiana
Yes.
Jones fractured tibia.
No, I do like him because this is a bounce back game for Jonathan Taylor. He got shut down in the second half last week. So yeah, I know the Texans defense. I know this. I understand it. I understand it. But he got to bounce back. He know that wasn't the type of game that he was looking to have. And the Colts got to get back in solidified position of taking care of that division because they know Sunshine is in his rear view mirror. So know what I mean? So he got to make sure he take care of business tomorrow. So I
I
definitely like the Colts.
I had a little bit of a different angle from it. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking like this, like I understand why you would definitely take the Colts, but I think if CJ Stroud loses the game, it might be a quarterback controversy in Houston.
With Davis Mills,
He won 3 games straight. CJ Stroud, he's been looking horrible over rookie year, great. Last year,
I'm
subpar.
with you when you're right.
This year, now what? You know what I'm saying? He's looking like sunshine. What are we talking
You
about
got a
here? You know
point.
what I'm saying?
You got a
He's
point
looking
that
like
you just made.
sunshine. So it's not like I like CJ Stroud. You know what I'm saying? Remember, Skino said, you know what I mean, they was going to win a division this year. And if he was been playing even half to the level which he was playing before when they went out, before he went out, not even before he went out, if he was playing half to the level which he was playing his rookie year, then they would definitely be going neck and neck with the Colts right now as far as who's going to be winning the division. So CJ had been CJing. Where's the C? I think he just be shooting J's. Missing, you know what I'm saying? So what's going on right here? You know what I mean? So I think it might be a quarterback controversy in Houston. I don't think it necessarily would be, but let's see Jay Stroud come back and they lose their next 2 games.
Hmm. All right, so let's run that back. So we both got. Well, I said the Steelers and the Colts. You got the over in the Bucks game and the Steelers, correct? So
Yeah.
we just defer on the Colts, right?
Not that we defer. I just the Texans is just one of my dogs. So that's the only reason I said that. The
But
Texans
I'm
is really
saying
one of my dogs this week.
the Colts
As
is
far
money line for me. So if you
Yeah, I
think the
know.
Texans gonna cover, that's a good cover. I just think
Yeah,
the Colts gonna win outright.
I get
But
you.
you think the
I'm
Texans gonna win outright.
because I'm worried about Danny Dimes because the formula is out on how to beat the Colts. If you stop the run, you're going to win. Because stopping the run means that you're going to load the box and you're going to force Danny Dimes to throw the ball and beat you. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why Danny Dimes was able to beat you early in the season because they wasn't focused. The focal point wasn't on the run. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to stop Danny Dimes, whatever. So they just kept on handing the ball off. Even in that overtime win overseas, what they do after a while? Nah, we're not letting you throw it. You're gonna run the rock.
We're gonna
You know
run
what
the
I'm
ball.
saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know how the hell Danny Dimes is gonna win if on a fractured leg and against a bunch of 300 pounders trying to lay on top of them. It's gonna be a hard season for the rest of the
We're gonna
year.
be
That's what
that
I'm
that
saying.
pick that pick is subject to change. We're gonna hold
Yeah.
on to that.
You know what I'm
That pick
saying? And
might be
I ain't gonna
subject to
hold on.
change.
And I'm gonna change my pick too because I don't necessarily like I don't like the over in the Cardinals and Bucks game either because I just remembered that Baker Mayfield killed me last week because he went out and his shoulder was hurt. So even though it wasn't no real structural damage, whatever,
He
I
got a
have to
strained
see
AC joint.
he got a strained AC joint. Even though it's not in his throwing arm, but you know what I'm saying? You use your body to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? You throw with your hips all the way down. You generate power from the floor up. So I'm changing that. I'm not rocking with that pick no more. I gotta take that off. I gotta take that off. I'm gonna go to the night game. I'm going straight to the night game. Whatever. Commanders gonna beat the Broncos. So I pick. I'm going with two dogs. Steelers and Commanders. Telling you. They
Mm.
coming they coming off a bye. Debo Samuel coming back. Terry McLaurin gonna be back. They're gonna run the ball. And I'm telling you, even though I don't think that fourth quarter heroic shit is gonna keep up with the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Dan Quinn over there, he still has a comparable defense. He know how to call some plays over there. Marcus Mariota, he was a Heisman Trophy winner at one point. You know what I'm saying? And they're coming off a bye. Commanders and Steelers. I said it. That's my pick. You running it. Trust me.
All right, all right, all right. Last segment of the night. Let's get into these tutties. You said you wanted to put together a 5 pick, but there's only 2 of us. We can put together a 4 pick
Well,
and then
hold on.
possibly agree on the fifth.
Well, we already know. Scano been saying it since the last 4 or 5 weeks. So we could already count one of his touchdowns. We already know what it
Oh, all
is.
right. Okay, all right. So we could do that.
Pound CMC. So we already know
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we
So what's your 2?
so so as far as my two for the week, I'm gonna go with Kyron Williams from your boys. You know what I'm saying? Kyron Williams to have a rushing touchdown. And I'm gonna go with Josh Allen. Josh Allen to have a rushing touchdown.
I like that. I like that. I like Travis Etienne. And hmm, I'm gonna just throw one out there. Is a random one. You're gonna be like, what?
I don't know.
You
I
might
might it
like it.
sound like I might like it.
Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I like that. I
All
like that. Yeah, I like
right.
that. Yeah, I like that.
Jalen Waddle.
I like that. Yeah.
All right.
So wait. So run it back. You
Ky-
said Jalen
So
Waddle,
Kyron. We got
Kyron,
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 Josh Allen,
Josh Allen.
Kyron, Josh Allen, Travis Etienne, Jalen Waddle, Christian McCaffrey.
I like that. Run it. 5 pick. Run it. Put whatever y'all
Run
want
it.
on it. And remember, like always, you know what I'm saying? You could fade or follow, take something off, put something on. You know what I'm saying? It's our version of the pass the leg type shit. We've been doing it for a couple of years, but I mean, but this also, we not posting this pick. You know what I
Mm-mm.
mean? We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. And when it hit,
All right.
we're gonna
We're
post
gonna
it.
post this,
And we're gonna know if you
and
watched the show or not. So, you know what I'm saying?
that's all.
That's all it is, baby. You know what I mean? And we got
All
some
right,
other
bro.
players we want to post too, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. That concludes this week. Know what I'm saying? Week 13 summed up. We got a Thanksgiving show and we got a Sunday show. Oh yeah.
Nah, hold
Yo,
on,
if
wait,
y'all
wait.
ain't tuned in on that Thanksgiving show, go back and watch it.
Yeah, but hold on. This is a real easy and simple show. And we can't. It ain't nothing that simple because you know what I'm saying. We're gonna go out without talking about my motherfucking boys. We're gonna go out without talking about them. We ain't gonna go out without talking about them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Now,
family, we'll see
wait,
y'all
wait, wait,
next
wait,
week,
wait, wait,
man.
wait, real quick, wait. I got a question. I got a real question for everybody. For everybody. What if we win our next 2 games? What if we win our next 2 games? The Eagles go 1-1, and the Packers lose their next game because we got the tiebreaker with the Packers. You know what I'm saying?
How?
And
Y'all
if we,
ended in a tie.
that's what I'm saying. If the Packers lose and we win our next 2 games, then we will be tied with them. The Packers and the Cowboys will have that spot as far as making it into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And
All right.
I'm just letting you know. What nation is it? Boy
Whatever.
Nation. Let's go. How about some Cowboys?
We'll see y'all next week, family.
Militant beat by here. You see my team, nigga. We out here balling. Top 10, nigga. Top 10, nigga. We should be on Sports Center or something.